Now, today, the only thing I want y'all to do, I simply want you to bet on yourself. Okay? And the question I have for you right now before we get started is, will generational wealth come from you? If you believe this, I want you to put a yes in the comment. If you believe this, I want you to put a yes in the comment if generational wealth will come from you. If you look at all these big corporations, right? You see that literally their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren are the one that's operating the business till this day in 2024. So that means that somebody have done something many years ago that set their family up for a lifetime. So if you believe that generational wealth will come from you, I simply want you to put a yes in the comments. Now, in today's framework, I'm going to show you how to market your business. I'm going to show you how to find the deals, and I'm going to show you how to close on these mobile home deals. Now, one thing that I showed the people last week is this. If you would have hit the Powerball, the jackpot, and win $1 billion, everybody in your house, so I'm talking about your mama, your daddy, your granny, your brother, your sister, your husband, your children, everybody would say, we are rich. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, the reality check on everything is this, okay? If your car get repossessed, right? Somebody come and take your car, they're not going to say, or our car got repoed. They're going to say, no, your car got repoed. If you file bankruptcy, nobody's not going to claim that with you. So what I'm telling you is in 2024, it's time for us to do something for ourselves. It's time for us to say, you know what? Enough is enough and too much is too much. Let me go out there and get my first income producing property. Let me go ahead and make sure that I win. Let me go ahead and make sure that I take care of myself first. Because when everything is up and up, everybody's with you. But whenever you down, nobody's not with you, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, for those people in this call that say, you know what, I'm a little down right now, I'm going to tell you this, down is not out. Down is considered to be preparation for up. I want you to write that down. Down is not out. Down is preparation for up. Now, what I always tell people is this. Most people want to be a part of the outcome, but never part of the process. Well, the good thing is at the end of this call, I'm going to allow you to be a part of our community. So we can actually help you through the process. So it makes things much better whenever you actually see the outcome of you having the keys to your place. And now you get to walk freely inside of a mobile home, renovate it, put somebody inside it, now collect passive income every single month. And I'm going to show y'all a couple of examples and what I'm talking about next. Now, today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to invest your seed money and spend your fruit money. I want you to write that down. I'm going to show you how to invest your seed money and spend your fruit money. So even with me talking about that, y'all see this credit card right here? So this credit card, this is going to be the Chase Inc., all right? The Business Premier Chase Inc. credit card. So what we do is we teach our students how they can actually get credit cards like this with high limits. They invest that money. But when they invest that money, right, now you're spending the fruit of that money, which is considered to be the profits. Okay. So imagine you taking somebody else's money, you buying a mobile home with somebody else's money, and then the profits that you get from it, the profits take care of everything inside your household. And the only thing you do is you do it on repeat over and over and over and over again. And this is exactly what one of my students have done. All right. So Amon, he was able to take his hard-earned dollars. He actually didn't use this. He took his hard-earned dollars, which was that seed money, and then he was able to multiply that money by wholesaling mobile homes. But now he's going to be taking his wholesale money, which you see in this picture, and then he's going to be turning that into money that he's going to get paid every single month. But now let me ask y'all a question. Can you afford to get sick? That is a question you need to ask yourself, and then ask your spouse that as well. Can we afford to get sick? Meaning, if we miss a week, if we miss 2 weeks on our job, do we have enough money, or would that put us behind? And if it's going to put you behind, you need something that's going to bring in money every single month. Okay. So if you're following me so far, I want you to go ahead and drop a 3 in the chat. If you're following me so far, I want you to drop a 3 in the chat. I told y'all we getting straight to business. I talked to y'all about myself only for about 1 minute, and that's it. We getting straight to business, family. So now when people ask who are we are mobile home investors. We help provide a safe, clean, in affordable houses. Right now, there's over 20 million people that are living in mobile homes right now. Anytime I sell a mobile home, it doesn't matter if it's as is, I still make sure that my properties are safe. I still make sure it's clean, and I make sure that it is affordable. And let me give you some examples. 4 reasons why I invest in mobile homes. Now, this mobile home is in Michigan that I own, right? This mobile home is cash flowing me $500. Every single month, I'm making $500 off this mobile home right here. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to pull out your calculators, because I'm only going to show you 4 mobile homes that's cash flowing me right now. I'm not going to show you the rest. I'm just going to show you 4 mobile homes that's cash flowing me. And these are all just in a matter of a couple of months, some just in a matter of weeks, right? So put $500 in your calculator. This mobile home right here is cash flowing me $550. This mobile home is in Alabama. So we buy mobile homes all over the country. And you could do the same too, but I'm going to show y'all a method of what you really need to do a little bit later on. So this mobile home right here is cash flowing me $500. This one is $550. The next mobile home, right? Y'all see the date? January 2nd. I finalized this deal right here. And now this deal is cash flowing me $267 for the next 96 months. All right. So put $267 in your calculator. So we got 500, 550, 267. Now, this one was just a couple of weeks ago. This is $875. Put that in the calculator. All right, 875. Now, the next one is what? It's $1,475 that this home right here is cash for me. This was a custom built mobile home that we did. So that's another thing that we do in our business. We do custom built mobile homes for people. Now, somebody go ahead and give me what you came up with. What number did you come up with? Put it in the chat right now. We have 500, we have 550, we have 267, we have 875, we have 1475. What number did you come up with in your calculator? Because I'm going to show y'all literally right now how this would make sense for everybody. Okay, so we got $3,667, right? So $3,667. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Drop this in the chat. What percentage does this cover of your overall expenses in your household right now? Does $3,667 cover 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100% of your bills in your household right now? Put A, B, C, or D in the comments right now. What does it cover for you? Now, I'm seeing some D's. So that's telling me that right now, just off of those 4 mobile home deals that I showed you, it's covering anywhere from 50 to 100% on your investments. Not on your investment, pardon me, on your expenses in your household right now. So I'm not telling you to go out here this year and get 100 mobile homes. I'm telling you, all you need is sometimes just 4 mobile homes. Now, let's go ahead and look at this, because some of y'all think this is so far-fetched. I want to show y'all how this can be real in your life right now. So now let's look at it. This mobile home right here cost me $3,200, because I want to show you how real this is. This mobile home right here cost me $1,500. This mobile home right here was $1,700. This mobile home right here was $12,500, and this mobile home was $12,500. Some of y'all right now have that in your account right now, ready to invest, but you just don't know where to put your money at. I'm here to tell y'all that mobile homes are the gateway to real estate. So why would I put my money in something that's $200,000, $300,000, and I got to come up with 20% of that money, right? But then when you look at the profits of what you're going to be making, it's only $200 to maybe $400. But now you're still saddled in debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? You can do everything that you can do with real estate, you can do with mobile homes. Another reason why I like mobile homes is I can close on the same day. If it's inside the mobile home community, it can take anywhere from 3 days to a week to close. If it's on private land, I can literally go to that person and buy that home the same exact day. Property taxes I pay is usually anywhere from $70 to $200. These are just multiple reasons why I love mobile homes. And after the day, you will be able to say, you know what? I think I want to look more carefully into mobile home investing. Now, some of the marketing things that I do inside my business that y'all can take note of right now. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. What do that mean? That means that if people don't know that you exist, then they can't put money inside your pockets. Well, what are some things that my company does to get us out there? Well, one of the things that we do is we partner with nonprofit organizations. Now, with us partnering with nonprofit organization, of course, there's a way on how you're supposed to do it and a framework that we actually have to do this. Now, let me show y'all something. This is what us partnering with a nonprofit organization was able to yield us. The things that I'm showing y'all, I don't like showing people things that we did 3 years ago. I like to show people things that we've done recently so y'all can see how real this is. So this is a check from a nonprofit organization, right? That we partner with. One of our people needed help with paying their rent, right? On another property that we own in South Carolina. Well, with us partnering with a nonprofit organization, guess what they gave us? They gave us $515 for that person. And as you can see, my business name right here, the mobile home closer, but they gave me $515 just by partnering with a nonprofit organization. I was able to get a check cut. So now we're able to help the person that's in the house that may have went through some type of financial difficulty during that month. We was able to do that just by partnering with a nonprofit organization. All right. If this is some good information right now, go ahead and drop some fire emojis in the comments. So far, literally, we've been on this call for about 15 minutes. If you have learned something in the last 15 minutes, drop some fire emojis in the comments. I'm just trying to show y'all right now how you can actually win as well. I'm not trying to be here to show y'all any fluff. No, I'm trying to show y'all if we can do it, y'all can do it as well too. The only thing you may need is just a simple framework on how you can do it. Another way is people use like these different colorful postcards. Well, what we do is we use the bubble packets, right? I've found that more people call us back or they're more apt to open if you actually have the bubble packet, including myself. If I get this in my mailbox, that's one of the first things I'm going to look at because this is not the ordinary piece of mail that you get. The ordinary piece of mail is in a white envelope. The moment you see a yellow, a red, a blue, right, a lime green, a pink, you're going to go straight to it. You know why? Because our eyes, it's something that's attractive to our eyes, right? So we open it up first. When we open it up, what's inside of it? It can literally be some type of letter that you wrote to the residents, or it can simply be a flyer like this one right here. We buy and sell mobile homes for cash as is. Then it leaves a contact information that they can get in contact with one of my reps. And then from there, we can go ahead and we can move forward. Now, the godfather of mobile homes, right? A lot of people don't know too much about mobile home investing. And since they don't know too much about mobile home investing, they don't even know some of the people that's been out here crushing the game. One of the persons that my father have learned from, and like I said, he have about 30 years of experience, was a guy named Lonnie Scruggs. Well, anytime that you see billionaires, right, and people who make a lot of money getting into mobile homes, is something that we should actually look out for, right? So now you have a person like Warren Buffett. He owns the largest manufacturing company in the world, which is Clayton Homes. All right. Warren Buffett is just not out there on main screen talking about mobile homes. He's not. This is something that brings him in over $1 billion every single year. $1 billion every single year is what's bringing in this man, like it's bringing him, you know, in as far as income wise through mobile home investing, right? So I tell the people, if he's doing it, why not look into it? And if other billionaires are doing it, we definitely have to look into mobile home investing. So now these are some states right here. Then we about to get into really like the nitty gritty of mobile home investing. I want you to look at these states. The numbers that you see right now, that's the number of mobile home parks inside that particular state. Shout out to my guy, Byron, who put this together, right? And so if you look at this, These are the number of mobile home communities that's in your state. Right now, Texas is number one. But then you have California, you have Washington, right? You have Florida, you have South Carolina, you have Georgia, right? You have all these other states that have thousands of mobile home communities. Now, whenever you times that by 100, right? That's pretty much on average how many mobile homes individually you have in your area. These are right here, the top 15 states. If you live in or remotely close to any one of these states, there's no reason why you should not have a mobile home deal. And quite frankly, all of these states that you see is pretty much the major areas. So that means that you're somewhere remotely close. I don't care if you're on the border, 3 hours, 4 hours, it doesn't matter. The properties that I drive, the properties from my house to Michigan, that's like 11-hour drive. But of course, I fly there whenever I got to do a closing. But wherever there's a deal at, trust me, we're going to be there. Now, how much money do you need to purchase mobile homes? I get this question all of the time. How much money do I need to purchase a mobile home? I want to hear from y'all. Y'all put in the chat. How much money do you think you need to purchase a mobile home? Put it in the chat right now. What are your thoughts? Because some of y'all jumped on this call and y'all had no idea about mobile home investing, right? You may have thought that you needed $50,000, $100,000. What are your immediately thoughts if somebody was to say, hey, there's a mobile home for sale? What would you be thinking in your particular area? How much is going to cost you? What would you think? All right. And so here's the thing. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all a couple of homes. These homes have been on the market for 2 days, right? So me and my team, we're actually going to be looking at these homes tomorrow. Now, somebody, y'all put in the comments right now, what do y'all think this mobile home is going for right now? Me and my team, we're actually going to look at this mobile home tomorrow. What do y'all think? How much you think this home is going for? Okay. So let me show you another one. These two homes are in the same community, right? Same community. And I see some of y'all, of course, guessing the price, but they're in the same community, family, same community. Now, both of these mobile homes are going less than $6,000 in this community. The condition of these homes are not bad at all. Not bad at all, family. So now, in this particular area, the population is 157,000 people that live in this city. It is going to be very easy for me to sell a mobile home in this particular area. Very easy. You know why? Because one of the areas that I invest in right now, the population is only 18,000 people. And for me to get over 200 inquiries on one mobile home in a small area that have 18,000 people, what do you think, or how many inquiries you think I'm going to get with a population of 157,000 people? This right here, these are going to be 2 more deals that we're going to be adding to our portfolio. And when people say that they can't find mobile homes like this in 2024, right? I just tell them, well, they're not looking. They're not looking at all, okay? So me and my team, we about to go look at these mobile homes tomorrow. And once we do our full investigation as far as our due diligence on everything that we have to do a rundown on, and if they're good, we're purchasing both of those tomorrow. Now, this is what I want everybody that's on the call. New real estate investors should invest deep, not wide. I want y'all to write that down. What does this mean? It means you should invest in one area, not multiple states. So I just showed y'all these 2 mobile homes are in one area, right? Whenever I was invested in one particular mobile home communities, we had about 10 mobile homes in that community, right? So what happens whenever you invest in one area? What happens is the park manager, she keeps on feeding you mobile home deals. So now you don't have to go. So what happens is your portfolio starts to grow in one area. So imagine if you have to respond, you're not responding in 50 different places, you're only responding in one area. Now, whenever you get good at what you do, then you can start investing elsewhere. because now you have management companies and you have teams and people put in place to be able to help you manage those mobile homes. But whenever you're just by yourself, invest in one community. So this community have 2 mobile homes that's for sale right now. This will be a new market for our company. So what we would do is we would invest in this community, buy these 2, renovate it, put somebody inside there on a finance terms. We would get the money every single month on that property, but then we will build up a great relationship with the park managers to where they're funneling us mobile home deals. And we have a lot of different ways how we're able to build that great relationship. I promise y'all, it's just not stopping by the office and saying, hey, how you doing? It's more than that. It's more to what we actually do to be able to get more properties. So what happens is now the park managers, anytime somebody's moving, they call my company. Anytime somebody gets evicted or before they get evicted, they call my company. Whenever there's some type of vacancy, they call us. So now, ways to find these mobile home deals. We actually go to live auctions, right? And we're big on getting land, right? I got really big over the last year on buying land because I really started to understand the power of owning a mobile home and owning the land. When you own a mobile home, guess what? Now you're able to charge rent or you can become the bank. Whenever you own a land, now you can charge land rent. So imagine you're charging land rent and you're charging rent at the same time. You get the double dip off of your property. But we got ways on how you can actually make 10 times the amount of money that average people are making on one property. So this is a list right here. One of the auctions they had before the year was up in December. As y'all can see on this side, these are the list of the different prices. These were the cry out bids or the starting bid. $194, $239, $347, $500, $1,300, $366. What I'm trying to tell you is there's different ways on how you can actually buy these mobile home deals. This is just another way right here. The next thing that you should do is your homework assignment is go to Google and type in mobile home parks near you. Once you type in mobile home parks near you, your job this upcoming week is to visit 3 mobile home communities and just drive around. Drive around those 3 mobile home communities because this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to prove to me that Abdul is lying to y'all. That's what I want y'all to do. Y'all say, what? Yes. Prove to me that what I'm saying is a lie. And I bet you nobody on this call can come back to me and say, Abdul, what you said is a lie. Because we do this all the time. Literally every single day, we're doing something pertaining to mobile homes. And when you go inside these mobile home communities, you're going to either see a vacant mobile home or you're going to see a vacant lot in one of those 3 communities. You're going to see a vacant home or a vacant lot. Or if you even see mobile homes that's not vacant, you still can buy a home that's not vacant with somebody in it. Somebody in one of those communities are looking to sell. That's why I said marketing is always going to be key. The next place is going to be Facebook Marketplace. The next place is Image Village. And the next place is going to be Driving for Dollars, just like what I'm talking about with your homework assignment. When you go in these communities, this is what you're going to see right here. You're going to see mobile homes that are vacant, mobile homes that may be boarded up, right? Mobile homes that windows are shattered. That's how you know the skirting of the mobile home like this. When you don't see no blinds, right? When you see the skirting of the mobile home looks like this, the doors swing back, that's how you know the mobile home is vacant. And these are the communities that you actually lay your nest egg in. So the people that's in my closer community this week, we're actually going to be talking about the framework on how you can actually establish a beachhead inside of a community. That's just military terms, family. So now the property manager job is to manage the affairs inside a mobile home community. So building rapport with the property manager is going to be key. But what's even better is whenever you actually know the owner of the community, because the owner of the community holds more weight than the property manager. And that's what my company does. We know the owners of these communities, or at least the vice president. So when it's time for us to insert ourselves into the community and do some changes to the community, they don't have any problem because we have already made contact with the owner or the VP of that mobile home community. If you're learning something right now, drop a one in the chat. If you're learning something right now, drop a one in the chat. Like I told y'all, I want to get right down to the nitty gritty of giving y'all a game about how you can actually invest in mobile homes. I just want to make sure nobody's not sleeping, because if you're sleeping on this information, I promise you, you do not want to be in the same position that you are right now next year in 2025. I don't know about you, but that's not a good feeling. So these one-star parks, whenever you are doing your homework this week, right, with these one-star parks, if you ever see a mobile home community that look like this, I want you to turn your vehicle around. Don't even try to invest in a community that looks like this. It's going to be a waste of your time, and it's going to be a waste of your money. Don't even do it. If a community looks like this, you see the boarded out windows, graffiti, all right? The community looks run down. Do not invest in a community that looks like this. So usually what I do is I invest in 3-star parks, 4 and 5-star parks. As you can see, this is clean, elegant looking. It actually looks like a community. So whenever we do invest either our hard-earned dollars or, like I show you with this credit card right here, whenever we do invest in a community like this, we know that it's easier for us to get our money back. All right? That return, we know it's going to be coming. Because when somebody go to your home, they're looking like, wow, this is a very nice community. I would not mind living here. And what happened is we actually have a referral program. So whenever we put somebody in a home, we give them an incentive to actually get like their friend or their family member to move inside the community with them. So now we got a referral program. Like I told y'all, we got so many different ways how we make money off of these properties. Now, inspecting these mobile homes are not like single family homes. Let me make that clear. Mobile homes are not like single family. So if you came from the single family industry, please don't think that you're just going to jump in this and you're going to crush it. It's totally different. So I had a young lady, she owned 150 doors from Philadelphia, right? She came down, she shadowed me, all right, because I'm considered one of the best in the field. She shadowed me and she was like, Abdul, this is mind-blowing how different single family is, multifamilies are with mobile homes. She was blown away. She owns 150 doors. She owns apartment complexes, single fam, all of these, right? And so I tell people they're 100% different. But some of the key things that you need whenever you're inspecting the mobile homes is going to be closed-toe shoes. I have to say this because people literally walk around a mobile home with flip-flops on, and that is not what you want to do. Gloves, flashlight, cane or stick, hard hat, depending on the condition of the mobile home, whether it's something that's being, built from the ground on up. You just want to make sure that you're safe at all times. This is a video right here of the different things you want to check on a mobile home. You see the floors, family? You want to check the floors. Three is electricity. 4 is water. And number 5 is going to be the HVAC, family. So those are the 5 key areas that you want to check inside of a mobile home at all times. And of course, I have a list of the different things that you check outside of this, because you're going to need to check it to make sure that you're getting you a good deal. Some people look at things from the surface, and it's just like a human body. We may be walking. Do y'all know somebody that was walking and talking, but in minutes later, now they're being rushed to the hospital because they had some type of cardio arrest, right? They had something going on internally, right? They look good on the outside, but internally they were suffering, right? That's how it is with a mobile home. Sometimes a mobile home look good on the outside, but there may be a lot of things like water damage and other things going on the inside that you may not see. And so I literally have a checklist of the things on the inside that you want to check before you purchase one of these mobile homes. So we got electricity, we got the HVAC, we got the roof, we got the plumbing apparatus, and then we have the floors inside of the mobile homes that you definitely want to make sure that you check out. Now, I want y'all to write this down. If you haven't heard this before, you need to write this down. One stream of income is too close to none. Now, I don't know about y'all, but COVID showed me something. During COVID, if you didn't have an essential job, right? Over 44 million people in America lost their job because it wasn't essential. A lot of companies did a lot of cutbacks. And even now, there's big companies right now that's still doing layoffs. And I tell people, no job right now, no job is secured. No job. 1 minute you may have it, the next minute they're telling you to turn in everything, right? Drop your badge off. The company's doing layoffs. So if you just have one stream of income, I'm just telling you as your little brother, you need to make sure that you have other avenues of money that's coming in your household. And that's exactly what I did through mobile home investing. Once I got my first property, I went to the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and I just kept going and going and going until I was able to quit my job. And then after that, I was able to retire my wife right afterwards. Some of the strategies you're going to have fix and flip when you get into this mobile home game. This is a fix and flip. You're going to have a quick flips, right? Where you buy it and you sell as is. I did this right here, $6,000, sold it for $12,000. And then the next one is going to be escaping a rat race, like I showed y'all earlier. You could become the bank or you can do a rental. Now, what I did was I actually helped one of my students, right? This young lady, I helped her months ago to be able to secure her first property. She was one of my mentees. And then another young lady, January 2nd, I was able to help her get her first property. Like I told y'all, I'm literally on track right now. I want to do 1,000. I want to help 1,000 people buy their first income producing property. I've already helped one person this year buy their first income producing property. So I have 999 more people to go. And I know I'll be able to do that just by simply showing y'all the framework and how I'm able to do what I do. And all you have to do is just duplicate it and then go out there and crush the game. So I want y'all to hear from this young lady just really quick so that y'all can actually see what she's talking about getting her first income producing property and the renter that's inside of it, how they actually paying her a little bit early. So I want y'all to hear from her really quick because I'm going to dive right back into this information.
How you doing, Abdul, and everybody on the call?
I'm doing excellent. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Well, I just want to say Abdul is a great mentor. He's always pushing his students to do more and to do better. I would say probably 6 months ago, Abdul asked me to check out a property that's close by where I am in Warner Robins, Georgia, and something fell through with it. The person wasn't available. So we kept pushing forward. And then a few days later, he asked me to check out another property. So I went and checked out the property. And lo and behold, it wasn't a great fit for me. But in doing so, I talked with the gentleman that was selling the property, and I asked him, I said, do you happen to have any other properties that are available? And he said, you know what, I do. So he sent me information for a property he had in Albany, Georgia. I went and checked out the property. Abdul and I went back and forth. Well, I won't say back and forth, but I sought his attention about what would be a good price for us. So we talked probably 5 or 6 times. And the great thing about this property is that it was tenant occupied. So I finally closed on the deal. And immediately I was producing income because we didn't have to search for a tenant. The tenant was there. Within 3 weeks, I had money coming in already from this property. So it was really a great experience. But the one thing I will say about Abdul is I didn't initially know those first properties that he had me check out. I didn't initially know that he was trying to get me to get those for myself. I was under the impression he wanted me to check them out and see if it was something that he can make a deal on, but he didn't disclose to me that had it worked out initially, those were properties for me. So he's very giving, very caring, very straightforward, and he's going to do everything that he can to help you get your first deal. and many more to come. So I recommend him as your mentor. He's a great guy.
Now, family, so what I did last week, right? I put out 120 plus mobile home deals for my inner circle community. All right. I don't think y'all heard me. I gave my community 120 plus mobile home deals. I didn't touch, me personally, I didn't touch not one of those deals because I didn't want to take from any one of the students that actually was looking at one of those deals. And I have people in my community right now that are in progress to closing on some of those mobile home deals that I put inside the community. So that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm always looking out for the people that's inside our community so that we each can go ahead and make sure that we're doing something, we're helping our families, right? Because this journey right here is just not about me or it's just not about you. It's about how many lives can you impact before you actually pass away. That's what it's all about. I know for myself, how many lives can I impact? If you want to get your first income producing property, I want you to put me in the chat right now. If this year is going to be your year and you're going to execute over the excuses, I want you to put me in the chat right now. If this is your year to get your first income producing property. Because I must tell y'all that procrastination is the assassination towards your destination. Procrastination is the assassination towards your destination. So we don't have time to procrastinate anymore because we done got used to doing that. So let's do something that we're not used to doing. Let's execute instead of making excuses. And that's what I want to see out of everybody that's on this call today. Let's go ahead and start executing more, right? So now, and thinking about this, some of y'all said that the 4 properties that I showed y'all earlier today, right? That covered 100% of your total expenses of your household, 75%, 50%, or even 25%. So what you need to do is, and well, not need to do, my advice to you is this. Before you go to bed tonight, I would ask myself, how many mobile homes do I need to cover my car note? How many mobile homes do I need to cover my cell phone, to cover my mortgage, to cover my rent? And then I want you to put it down somewhere that you can actually look at whenever you wake up. I don't care if it's on your mirror. I don't care if it's on your refrigerator. I want you to put it somewhere. Because now I want you to start actualizing your goals. What happens is your subconscious mind will now start thinking of ways so you can bring this into fruition. So whenever you're driving to work or you're driving to your business, what ends up happening is you're going to start recognizing and noticing the mobile home communities that you've been passing by every single day. Because now your mind is trying to help you work to actually get it. But I just literally showed y'all the homes that we have doing, right? You heard one of my students' testimonies. Now it is a decision that we have to make. So write this down. Complacency is a thief of completion. Complacency is a thief of completion. Some of us on this call right now, we may be comfortable in where we're at. But one thing my mentor taught me was your comfort zone is your broke zone. And whenever I was comfortable, right, just working and just doing what I was doing, I was comfortable with that lifestyle, right? Only able to maybe do a vacation one time out of the year. I was only doing things at a mediocre level until I had to break out of that. Now I'm able to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. But I'm just telling y'all, it just starts with one mobile home. I'm not telling y'all to get 50. I'm not telling y'all to get 10 or even 5 right now. I'm telling y'all to start with your one. Because that one right there is going to spark something inside of you that you probably did not know was inside of you. And my job as a coach is to bring what's inside of you out of you. That's all my job is. So what I want to do is I want to, of course, see who is ready to actually join our mentorship program, right? So now the mentorship program, family, is going to be for the remainder of this year. The remainder of this year. It started the beginning of this year. Beginning of this year, this week. That's whenever it started. But in our mentorship program, it's going to be a framework for 52 weeks to help you land your first mobile home deal. That's what it's going to be. If you're right now, if you're in our inner circle 52-week mentorship program, I want y'all to drop fire emojis in the comments if you're a part of that program right now. And then for the people that's not in it, I want you to tell them something that is in the community that you like. So y'all, this is not scripted. This is not staged. And I'm telling them right now, if you do not like the program already with just being within it in 1 week, I want you to tell the people that you don't like it. Now, no other person will probably tell the people to do this, but I'm telling y'all because I believe so much in our program to where it's not funny. Because I know that the program works. We have already had people come to the community. We have already uploaded a portal so the people now have access to mobile home. One, they have access to deals already, 100 plus mobile home deals. They have access to courses now. And the lists go on and on and on and on and on, right? As you can see, somebody said, Abdul is not gatekeep. Yes, I bring tons of my 7 to 8 figure friends to the community to teach y'all, right? Somebody said, love the program, daily gems. Absolutely. Tomorrow, whenever you join, we're going to have a book club. So let me show y'all some of the things that you're going to get once you join. And yes, family, some of y'all thought that it was going to be $2,000, $3,000. If you want to fast track your way to this, then you can, I'm gonna give you my number so you can call me. But right now, the program is only $97 a month. So you're not spending thousands of dollars a day. No. So you get coaching sessions. You get 8 a.m. book clubs on Mondays and Thursdays. You get weekly accountability calls every Sunday at 2 p.m. today. You get access to mobile home deals every month. We're putting mobile home deals in the community. You get to network with like-minded individuals. You get to meet my 7 to 8 figure entrepreneurs, friends. You get to access to credit courses and mobile home courses and so much more inside of the community. The community is built to help you win. The people that leave our community, one or two things. They're no longer interested in mobile homes, investing anymore, or they simply do not want to grow. And I'm giving y'all the opportunity now to join our community for 97 bucks every single month. That's what you will be paying to be in our community, to get mentored by me and other people that's doing, some people may be doing millions or more dollars than yourself. I don't know. You may already be a millionaire. But if I'm bringing people that's like to y'all that's making over $10 million a year, I think it's probably worth for you to actually be in a room to learn from that person. And so, absolutely, absolutely. And so tomorrow, the book that we're reading is Deals on Wheels. So the guy who my father learned from, he created this book. And so the book is showing you how you can actually get residual income from mobile homes every single month. And it's giving you the framework how you're doing that. We just started that book on Thursday. Just started on Thursday. And then when you come into the community, you get recordings of all of our classes. So it's not like you're missing a beat. And even the classes we did last year, you get access to that as well too. So let me ask y'all, I'm dropping a link inside the chat right now. How many of y'all are going to take action? And maybe none of y'all may not take action. Who knows? But how many of y'all are going to take action and join our community tonight so that you can get access to 100 plus mobile home deals? And you're now going to be getting coached by myself and other big real estate investors that you may admire is going to be talking to you. And you'll be able to get to ask questions to. How many of y'all are going to be taking action tonight? And if you're not going to take action, let me know why you may not be taking action. And for those people who may have questions, you can go ahead and you can ask your questions right now. Like I told y'all, I don't want to hold y'all long. I want to make sure I got on the call. I taught y'all about mobile home investing. And then from there, you have a decision that you want to make. Whether the information that you got, you knew everything, you didn't like it, or the information that you got, it was intriguing, and you want to go ahead and you want to move forward. So yes, if a person wants to do If a person wants to do annual, they can. So if a person wants to do annual, they can. I'll give you that link, fam. But if y'all have any questions on what y'all learned today, you can ask the question. And I want to see right quick. Let me want to ask a person a question. Um, Miss Debbie, tell me why are you taking action? Put it in a short form inside the chat. Tell me why are you taking action? And I know I already have some of my inner circle community that's already here tonight. But Miss Debbie, you said that you was going to take action tonight. Why are you taking action? To learn more about how you can actually invest in mobile homes. What you're going to be bettering yourself, because we read books, like we have already read the book, The Magic of Thinking Big, which builds your mental, your mindset. We have already read the 12-week year. We're reading this mobile home book, and we have so many other books that we're going to be reading. So while you're making money, your mindset is now growing, because a person that's making $50,000 don't have the same mindset that the person's making $1 million. It's two different mindsets. So our job and our goal is to get you to that other level. So when we get you to that other level, whenever you start to make money, guess what? You know how to handle it. You know how to multiply it. So the 3 M's is you have to learn how to master how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. Those are the 3 M's right there. How to make, how to manage, how to multiply. But in order way for you to multiply, you got to know exactly what it is you're doing. So Ms. Mary, what I'm doing is I'm dropping a link. I'm gonna drop the link inside it for the annual subscription, Ms. Mary. But like I said, family, if you have any questions, let's go ahead. Ask the question. I'm ready. My sister said, we have been wanting to get into real estate. I found you, and my husband and I had already decided we were going to go there. Absolutely, go that route. Oh yeah, and that's the beautiful thing. Whenever it's husband and wife that's going to be doing it, like me and my wife, we do it. My wife handle all of the administrative tasks, and then myself and my team, we handle everything on the outside of the office as far as going there, the renovations and everything. So when two people are coming together to actually work this business, now it's not just this one mind. It's two minds merging together to be one mind. And that's where you have that power couple that comes in that's dominating this game. So a lot of the people that are power couples, they're dominating. Like my sister, Miss Tanisha, she spoke last week. And when she spoke last week, guess what? She talked about how her husband right now are going after these mobile home deals. They're buying it, they're crushing it. And just last week, she got her first income producing property just last week. How crazy is that? And they're a couple. So I can't wait to see you in the community, Miss Debbie. I cannot wait to see. Let me ask, is anybody else taking action, or do you have any question? Is anybody else taking action, or do you have any questions? So yeah, so if anybody wants access as far as like the one-on-one coaching. So my one-on-one coaching is $3,000. So if anybody want access to that, you can give me a call. I'm at my office right now. So the number is 678-783-9115. All right, it's $3,000. Only call if you're 100% serious about moving forward, because our clientele, whenever somebody pay us, we're ready to help them. All right, fast track themselves. So you don't have to be in a, you can still be in the community. I have a lot of my VIP mentees. I have a lot of my regular mentees that's still in the community because they're constantly learning. They're constantly growing. Okay. So I'll put the number. Like I said, I am at my office right now. If you want that, 678 7839115. So that is the number, family. We're gonna land the plane here in a couple of minutes. So if you have questions, I said a lot today. So I expect for you maybe to have a question, or maybe you just understood exactly what I was saying. And so that I can make sure I did my job. If I provided value today, and if you learned something today, I just simply want you to drop a 1 in the chat. If I did not disappoint you and you learned something on this free class, I wasn't here just talking about myself for an hour, but I actually gave y'all actionable steps, things that you can do, things that you can look out for, right? I simply want you to put a 1 in the chat right now. So with the 3K, I always tell people this. I have a very good track record and success rate when it comes down to the people that are in my mentorship program. A lot of those people are in my community right now. The 3K is going to give you the full and complete framework for you to actually execute on getting a mobile home deal. My job is to teach you how to fish, not fish for you. That is my job. My job is to teach you how to fish, because once I leave, right, I want you to be able to continue to do these deals over and over and over again, like a lot of my students are doing. So I tell people, nothing is guaranteed at all. But what it is guaranteed is I'm going to show up every day, and I'm going to give you the full and complete framework on how you can actually go out there and crush the mobile home game. Will you have access to some of the people on my team? Absolutely. If I put deals in front of you, and if you don't move, then that's simply and solely on you. All right. So that's just that. My job is I'll be 100% transparent with everybody that come a part of my program. You got people that are doers, and then you got people who are not doers. They're not action takers. I give them everything. They don't take action, but they want me to go out there, find a deal for them, get the contractors for them and everything. I still run a 7-figure business. All right. I still run a 7-figure business. But what I am going to do is every time we have a meeting, I'm going to show up. I'm going to give you the exact framework to help me grow my business into 7 figures. I'm going to give you that. And yes, we are going to help you with deals and everything else like that, but it's going to be up to you to be the one to pull the trigger. All right. Just like Ms. Lisa said, I was sending her places to go and find mobile home deals, right? And some of the ones she was like, oh, nah, I don't really care for this one, right? So if you, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if we send you a deal and you don't care for it, then once again, that's not on us. That's on you because of your preference. I hope that makes sense. All right, family. So like I said, this is the hour of power, family. I want to make sure that I got in. I want to make sure that I gave y'all some useful information so that y'all be able to take back and execute. Some people may say, well, Abdul, I don't have $97 a month to be able to do that. Well, what's going to have to happen is this, family. This is what I want you to do. Because there was a time that I was like, man, I don't have that type of money to pay for anything, right? The longer you wait to get you a mentor, the longer it is going to be for you to reach a level of success. I found that out the hard way. And the reason why I'm giving people opportunities because I saw what happened to me. I waited years before I got a mentor. The moment my mentor gave me 1 or 2 plays, it changed my entire life. And I was like, you mean to tell me if I would have did this years ago, I would have had this information? Oh, yeah. And the reason being is because he'd been doing that for over a decade. So that means that he had that information that I needed for over a decade. But I waited years to pay him to be able to learn what he knew. And I'm telling y'all, you know, don't put yourself in a position to where you allow $100 to stop you. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you don't have to stay for the whole year. If you come into the program and if you don't like what we're offering, you can leave the next month. You can leave. But I'm telling you, once you're in a program, you see yourself growing and elevating. And I urge, once we have these calls, sometimes 3-4 times a week, and we're jumping on, you're learning something, jump on, learn as much as you can. But when you do that, implement as fast as you can, because success loves speed. But what I want y'all to do tonight is this. I want y'all to go in your bank account. And for the last 2 months, I simply want you to see how much money you spent on clothes, how much money you spent on food, how much money you spent on just pretty much consumer products, Amazon, everything. Calculate that up and say, dang, I could have actually bought the program tonight because I'm spending my money on frivolous things instead of actually helping to like better where I want to be at. So you got to remember, you guys, y'all made a commitment to yourself. That's that. So what we'll do is, family, I'm gonna put the link here. Next week, we may have another call, another free call like this. We may not, but of course, y'all have our email address. If you are interested in anything, let us know. We are here to serve y'all. For the people that's in the Inner Circle community, let's go back in tonight. I'm going to be dropping some more things for y'all just to get y'all in preparation for tomorrow. So y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. It was my honor. It was my pleasure, especially for everybody who have heard from me for the first time. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Everybody, I'm out. Peace and blessings, family.